Welcome to the Atlanta Commercial Board of Realtors, the voice of commercial real estate in Atlanta. The Atlanta Commercial Board of Realtors has many opportunities for its members to get involved. Let's explore the important and rewarding role of the board's committees.
The first committee I joined was Community Service, which I think is a wonderful committee and a great way to give back to our industry and to give back to our city.
Once I was involved, I learned how important the commercial board is to our community and to all the members, and so it made me want to become more involved.
For me, joining this committee was important because as a realtor, many of us have been very blessed, and this is a chance to give something back to the community and to really affect some change where change is definitely needed.
I have been the only guy in the room that looks like me more times than I can count. And quite frankly, I feel like this industry's also been extremely good to me. And as a way to give back to this industry, I feel like I need to find more people who look like me and give them an opportunity as well.
I joined a committee to get involved with the board. I felt that by joining a committee I could get further relationships with other brokers in Atlanta and not just be a name on the wall when it comes to joining the board.
Two events that we have is one is that we have a training session and we bring all the mentees in and talk to them about all aspects of the commercial real estate business. And then the other event is our final event of the year where they graduate.
In 2016, we started continuing education hours for the Georgia Real Estate Commission. So as part of the ongoing education efforts, now you can get some continuing education hours through the Atlanta Commercial Board just by going to the educational seminars.
Our biggest fundraiser, which is Spring Fling, and is essentially a big networking event for all the realtors who are members of the Commercial Board. We also host a number of events where the members can actually become involved with the charity.
The BrokerFest event is a large networking event and it's held at the Atlanta Spirit Works for the last several years, and we have roughly 400 members show up. Sponsors, vendors, and property owners around Atlanta show up to help celebrate the brokerage community and to provide some assistance to other charities in the area.
When I first got into this business, I didn't have a lot of mentors in there who helped me out to learn the business, and I wanted to shorten the learning curve for most young brokers who are getting into this business and to kind of create some diversity.
You become so much more engaged with the people that you're working with on a daily basis. Makes doing a deal across the table from someone that you've become personally involved with much easier.
Community involvement definitely benefits me from the standpoint of being around like-minded people, even people who may not have any other opportunity to even meet someone like me, to share stories, to hear more about them. You grow from it, learn from it, and you may even get a deal out of it.
Committee involvement benefits each broker or person involved in a multitude of ways. One, it provides a place to network, which for young folks, that's super important. But for older people, we've learned it also sows karma. And the more that you do to help your fellow brokers, your fellow community, the more it's going to come back to you, and I promise it comes back tenfold. You have to get to know people to do well in this business, and it's the greatest way to get to know people.
I would say join a committee selfishly to advance your career, but much more so than that to advance the Atlanta Commercial Board and also for the education and the relationships.
There's dozens of committees and ways that you can give back to our board, and finding your niche, finding something that interests you and appeals to you is a much more meaningful way to contribute to our industry and our city, and personally to grow as a realtor.
To join a committee is really the first step in getting involved with the commercial board. It's a way to get your feet wet, but more importantly, it's a way to build a foundation of knowledge and skill sets to where when you are asked or allowed to be on the board of directors, you then can do it in a way that gives back to an organization where you're of benefit.
Join a committee and let your voice be heard at the Atlanta Commercial Board of Realtors.